Welcome to the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action here today. And game one is what should be one exciting week here in Crown Point, Indiana. It's going to be the Bryant Black Sox and Flood City that will start it off here on the major field at Jerry Ross Park. We'll have two games kind of going on simultaneously throughout our streams on the other field as well. On Field A, Michael Bradner will have the call on those games. But here we are, finally, after last night's opening ceremony and skills challenge. A lot of excitement. And now we're ready to play some baseball. As you can see on the field, getting ready with some warm-ups. Teams are getting ready. Both teams here are part of pool play. So the first 4 days of this tournament will be the pool play, and a bunch of these teams in their own pool. This is the Hulk pool. Flood City, Bryant Black Sox, Kingsburg All-Stars, and West Side Bombers all in this pool. How pool play works in this tournament is that the top two teams in each pool will advance to the World Series bracket, and teams that finish in third and fourth will advance to the Ironman bracket. And then once teams are in their respective brackets, they will receive the teams 1 through 12 for the World Series bracket and 13 through 24 in the Ironman bracket. 24 of the best teams in the world here for 1 week of baseball, and some of the best youth baseball players that you can watch here on the Region Sports Network all week, YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. We want to thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to let us know who you're cheering for, who you're rooting for. We're going to be here all day, every game throughout this week. And as that being said, here we go. Things about to get started. It's going to be Flood City on the field first. Mason Blackburn will be your starting pitcher for Flood City. Flood City out of Johnston, Pennsylvania. First pitch in there. It's called a strike, and here we go. Leading off for the Bryant Black Sox is going to be Sawyer Shook, playing catcher today. And that second pitch is going to miss outside for ball one, so the count moves 1-1 now. Sawyer Shook's going to lead things off. On deck is Nick Smith in the hole. I should say, is Crew Billins. Paxton Clegg will bat fourth. Jacob Bunch at fifth. Harper Van Hosen sixth. Chance Orden at seventh. Aaron Joyner at eighth. And Gannon Drake will round out the nine in the starting lineup here today. Count now moves 2-1. Mason Blackburn getting set on the mound. It's a 2-1 count. Takes that one for a called strike. So now the count is even at 2 from left to right. It's going to be Chris Kent in left, Leon Fitzpatrick in center, Abram Mayak in right. 2-2 pitch, off speed, and did not get the call right there. It's going to move to a full count from third to first base. It's going to be Brett Shetler at third. At shortstop, Bronson Baxter. At second, Kobe Baxter Del Signor. And at first, Kobe Ken. And here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Nicely done right there by Mason Blackburn. Starts off his first batter with a called strike 3 for out number 1. Behind the plate is Jackson Pavic. And like we said, your pitcher is Mason Blackburn. So 1 out now. It's going to be Nick Smith. Smith, he will take that one for a called strike. So now the count now 0-1. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be fouled and off the back netting for strike 2. So now the count in favor of the pitcher Blackburn. It's an 0-2 count. Game 2 that's going to take place at Field A will start at 10:15. So if you have a couple minutes before that game, I should tune into this one. 2-1 pitch. misses away and outside. So that was the 1-0-2 pitch, now 1-2. Just count now 1-2 for Nick Smith. Blackburn with the pitch. And another called strike 3. 2 for Mason Blackburn here in the early going. 2 outs, 2 Ks, and now it's going to be Crew Billings with 2 outs, nobody on. And we're going to also have to watch the pitch count throughout this game. It's a very important topic in tournament play as that first pitch is outside for ball 1. The amount of pitches you throw will coincide with the amount of days of rest you would have to have if you go over that limit, and we'll go over that limit after this pitch. That one's grounded. Billings can't get it to second baseman. Bear throw, and he got him. What a play right there by the second baseman, Kobe Baxter Del Signor, sliding, grabbing, throwing for out number 3. And that will end the top half of this first inning. We'll go to the bottom half of this first, but stay tuned on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back here as you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point is open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. Today's game is also sponsored by Station 21 in Crown Point. To watch the Cal Ripken World Series, you better stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments at Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Eat, drink, and relax. Now we go to the bottom half here of the first inning. It was a nice pitching effort by Mason Blackburn in that top end of the first, but now we go to the bottom end. It's going to be Chance Orender starting for the Bryant Black Sox. Before Flood City, we'll tell you how they're going to line up 1 through 9, or I should say 1 through 10 in their batting order today. To lead things off, it's going to be their pitcher, Mason Blackburn. Batting second, Bronson Baxter. Batting third, Abram Mayak. Batting fourth, Brett Shetler. Batting fifth, Liam Fitzpatrick. Batting sixth, Kobe Ken. Batting seventh, Kobe Baxter Del Signor. Batting eighth, Dylan Helkovich. Batting ninth, Chris Kent. And batting 10th will be Jackson Pavic. Now there's 10 batters because Flood City has used Dylan Helkovich as their extra hitter in today's game. And which also means Flood City is going to have to finish with these 10 players in their lineup. So the first pitch from Orender, shallow center, and right there is the center fielder, Billings, to make the grab for a quick out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Orender on the mound. And, you know, we were talking about how you do have to pay attention to the pitch count. And the reason is the amount of pitches you throw could result in the amount of required rest you need, as there's ball 1 from Orender. So in the 9 to 10 age group, if you throw 1 to 40 pitches in a game, you have 0 days of rest. If you throw 41 to 65 pitches, you're required with 1 day of rest. And if you throw 66 to 75 pitches, you're required 2 days of rest. 1-0 pitch, That one catches his own for a called strike one, so the count now goes to 1-1 on Bronston Baxter. One. Baxter lines that in the left field, and right there it is caught. Nick Smith on the grab for out number 2. 2 outs and 2 lineouts. So now it's going to be Abram Mayak with 2 outs and nobody on. Takes a long pause, the right-hander. Takes ball 1. His favorite school subject is math. He enjoys ham. And one of his hidden talents is that he can play the saxophone. So the saxophone player in a 1-0 count with 2 outs are under the pitcher. Here's the pitch. And he'll take that one low for ball 2 to 2-0 count now. He also plays football and basketball. His favorite professional athlete is Aaron Judge. And his favorite pro team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, which makes sense. And he grinds that one. That's in the gap in left center for a base hit. He's going to round first, head towards second base. Puts a move on it, and that's a 2-out double right there for Abram Mayak. And the first hit of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. So now it's going to be Brett Shetler, the third baseman, who's batting in the 4-hole. A chance here to drive in a run. Or Ender wanted to switch baseballs with the umpire. We do have some rain in the forecast. We'll be sure to keep you updated throughout the day if we hear anything. And a swing and a miss right there for strike 1. It's supposed to moderately rain throughout the day, but also with the field being turf, it helps them play more than compared to a field that isn't turf. 0-1 pitch. That one bounces, and the catcher can't find it. Mayak just gets to second base in time. A good effort on both ends right there. Everything will stay the same. Mayak remains on second. Shetler now in a 1-1 count. And Shetler will take that for a called strike. The count now 1-2. For the 10U, no steals in this league, but you have the opportunity to take a lead off after the pitch crosses home plate. Shetler takes that one low for ball 2, and you have the opportunity to advance the base if you want to after that pitch crosses home plate. So no leadoffs until that pitch crosses home plate. But for Brett Shetler, he loves recess, so I can't argue with that one. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be chopped up the middle to shortstop. The grab, the hard throw, the stretch. He got it in time. What a play to get out of the inning. Nicely done right there. Jacob Bunch to Paxton Clegg for the 3rd out of the inning. And we have ourselves a scoreless first inning from both teams. So we're going to head to the top of the second. 0-0. Stay tuned as you're watching Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back here to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Jack Field calling the action. A great game so far here in the first inning. It is 0-0. Seen some flashes of defensive efforts. Looks like game two as well is getting underway down over at Field A. But don't forget that today's game and the whole coverage of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. For more information, visit Pet Supplies Plus/Crown Point. So Blackburn on the mound after a scoreless first. His first pitch will miss outside for ball one. It's going to be the first baseman, Paxton Clegg, to lead things off for the Bryant Black Sox. And lines at the second, gloved and thrown in time for up number one, Kobe Baxter Del Signor on the play right there at second base. So one out, Jacob Punch now. Bunch was part of the speed relay for them. He lays down a bunt. It rolls to the right of the line, and that's going to be a foul ball. Something we might see from Bunch throughout this tournament as he was part of that speed relay for the Bryant Black Sox. One of the quickest runners we were able to see in that skills challenge last night. It's count now 0-1, 15 pitches so far from Mason Blackburn. And he misses high with that one for ball one. A count now 1-1. Had the opportunity to talk to the Bryant head coach as there's a called strike two from Blackburn. And he said his son on the mound is a little nervous, but overall he said that these kids have been playing since they've been 5 years old on the Bryant Black Sox, and Blackburn misses outside for ball two. The Bryant Black Sox, they were also the 9U World Series champs for Cal Ripken. They played about 63 games to get here, the 2-2. Bunch pops that one up in shallow left, and it is caught right there by Chris Kent for out number two. And Coach Orender talked about how to go from Alabama to Louisiana and to Florida just to get to Northwest Indiana to play in the Cal Ripken World Series. So it's going to be Harper Van Hoos now. And he will take a pitch outside for ball one. Mason Blackburn, he's seen five. He's set down five so far. The 1-0. That will miss outside for ball two. Like mentioned in the pregame, both of these teams are part of the Hawk pool. Top two teams advance to the World Series bracket play that will start after, or I should say on Wednesday, as there's a called strike. Count 2-1 now. Lined up the middle, and Blackburn almost made a great play right there, but it was a screamer off the bat of Harper Van Hoos, and there's the first hit of the game for the Bryant Black Sox. So a single for Harper Van Hoos. It'll be the pitcher now, Chance Orender. With two outs, one man on. And he takes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outside part. And Blackburn's done a good job so far, really filling in the zone and making it tough places for hitters to hit. That one to the second baseman, and a diving grab right there by Kobe Baxter Del Signor for out number three. So it's another scoreless inning of pitching for Mason Blackburn. And we're still scoreless here on the major field at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana. It is 0-0 as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus. This is Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the bottom of the second, it's 0-0 at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Game 1 between the Bryant Black Sox and Flood City, as this game and the whole week of coverage for this tournament is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus. Matt Render on the mound. And I should say Chance Arender. I had the chance to talk to his dad, Matt Arender, before today's game. He's the head coach for the Bryant Black Sox, and he said he's a little nervous. It's his son's first start of the whole year. But he said he's excited and nervous. He just wants his kid to have some fun on the mound. Called him a low-strike pitcher. So far, he's only given up one hit in one inning. He'll have to go through the 5, 6, and 7 hitters of Flood City as that first pitch in the air in center field and caught right there. That one by Crew Billings for out number 1. One pitch, one out to start off the second inning. Now 13 pitches for Render on the mound. It's going to be Kobe Ken playing first base with one out here. And Kobe takes that called strike down the middle. Flood City, they had themselves an interesting path to get here. They started off as here's the 0-1. Misses high for a ball one. They were the District 13 champs and the Northwest State champs and the Middle Atlantic Regional champs. They had to go all the way to New York to play that. So Flood City, they've been everywhere in New York, and now here they are in Indiana. That one right back to the pitcher, just above the glove. And that's going to be a hit right there for Kobe Ken. It's a one-out single for the first baseman. And now it's going to be Kobe Baxter Del Signor with one out and one on. So that's a second hit given up. Del Signor to the shortstop. Flip the second to throw the first. Not in time. A good hustle right there by Del Signor to beat out the double play. Nevertheless, Bryant able to get the fielder's choice at second base. It was a nice job right there by Jacob Bunch, the Gannon Drake. And the ball gets past the catcher. There goes Del Signor in the second safely. And now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Dylan Hulkovich. Hulkovich fouls out one off to the right side. Count now goes 1-1 for the extra hitter. So Flood City putting 10 players in their lineup today. Of course, you can only field 9, but 10 will bat for Flood City. We have Del Signor standing at second base. And a swing and a miss. Nicely done right there by Render for strike 2. So the count now 1-2 for 22 on the mound. And another foul ball right there by Helkovich. The count will stay at 1-2, extending the pitch count of Render on the mound. You got to think, what thinking you're going through with 4 days of games in a row. You play the bracket play after that. You really got to make sure your kid's arms are rested. That one misses outside. Del Signor's on the move. The throw to third. Got away, and Del Signor slid past the bag and quickly made the adjustment to get back on the bag. So he stands at third. The count now 2-2 with 2 outs. And the first run of this game stands 90 feet away, or at third base. And another foul ball right there by Elkovich. So 2s across the board. It's the bottom of the second. The 2-2 count. There's 2 outs. And a big opportunity stands at third base for Flood City. Elkovich will take that outside. The count now full with 2 outs. You have the left fielder Chris Kent on deck. Jackson Pavic in the hole. (3-2). And that's going to miss low. Throw back the third, not in time. Nevertheless, that's going to be a walk right there. And he's going to go to second base, try to fool the pitcher. And the heads up base running right there by Dylan Elkovich. He now stands at second. Really made it a hard choice for Chase Arender on the mound. You want to worry about the guy that's going to second, Elkovich, but you can't leave alone the runner at third base. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And a big chance right here for Chris Kent. And it looks like we're going to get a mound visit right now. Talk things over as this is a big at-bat right here. So Chris Kent now. Chance here. The lefty. Also does wrestling and football. One of his favorite professional athletes is Clayton Kershaw. And a chance here to give Flood City their first lead. That one's outside and misses for ball 1. His favorite pro teams are the Yankees and the Dodgers. Some groans from the crowd. And the Phillies and the Chiefs. So 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That one's the third base, but it's going to go foul. And now the count turns 1-1. Kent, he likes himself some country and classic rock music. He also enjoys fishing, hunting, camping, and riding ATVs. He likes a good steak as well. 1-1. And Kent takes that one. Called a strike. Arender hits the zone beautifully right there. 1-2 now. This would be a huge momentum boost for Bryant if they could get out of this one with no runs scored. Kent to the shortstop bunch. Gloves it. Throws it to third. And he didn't tag. It was supposed to be a force, or I believe it's supposed to be a tag. He thought it was a force. And that's going to score the first run of the game for Flood City. Unfortunate break right there. It was still a nice play right there by the shortstop. So now runners staying on the corners. 2 outs. Pavic, the hitter, and the runner now goes to second. No throw to keep the runner stalled at third. So now 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0. Flood City leads. It was Kobe Baxter Del Signor who scored on that play right there. The 1-0. Nicely thrown right there by Arender for a called strike. The count now 1-1. His pitch count at 31 now. Right back to the pitcher, throws it the first in time and gets out of the inning. 1 run scores for Flood City, but a good job right there by Chance Arender to get out of the third and second jam. And we'll head to the top of the third as Flood City leads 1-0 as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series as it's brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus. Pet Supplies in Crown Point, your one-stop pet supply shop. Visit Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point for more info, and today's coverage and throughout the week is also brought to you by Station 21. Stop in for a bite to eat at one of your Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just one short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Eat, drink, relax. As here we go. Top of the third. Swing and a miss right there. An inside strike thrown by Mason Blackburn. It's going to be Aaron Joyner to lead things off for Bryant. Gannon Drake on deck. And Sawyer Shook in the hole as Blackburn misses outside. Ball one, so the count now 1-1. Flood City with their first lead of the game. It's 1-0. And Joyner will foul that one straight back for a strike two, so the count now 1-2. Once again, we'd like to thank all our viewers or listeners to today's game. We'd love to know who you're rooting for, who you're cheering for. Please be active in those comment section. We'd love to hear from you. The 1-2. Joyner takes outside for ball two. Joyner in right field today, sporting the number 25. Bryant, one hit on the day so far from Harper Van Hoos. Other than that, that's it. And a swing and a miss right there. Mason Blackburn dealing on the mound so far. Another strikeout for the pitcher. So now Gannon Drake, the 9-hole hitter. That's 3 strikeouts so far for Blackburn. Outside for ball one. Looks like on field A we have a tied 1-1 game. So some tight action so far between both games so far. 1-0. Checked this swing, but he went through, and they're going to call that one a strike. So the one count goes 1-1 now. Blackburn at 32 pitches. 1-1 pitch. Up the middle. Blackburn to his knees. He gloves it. He throws it in time. Nicely done for out number 2. So Sawyer Shook now, who struck out in his first at-bat, will come around and bat again here in the third. Blackburn has been efficient on the mound. And Shook's first swing is fouled near the first base side for strike one. Blackburn went 1-2-3 for Bryant in that first inning. Has a chance to do it again here in the third. He's only given up that one hit. Other than that, it's been smooth sailing so far for the righty. And Shook lines that shallow right center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. So he keeps the inning alive right there with a hit and allows Nick Smith a chance here with 2 outs. Smith struck out in his first at-bat. We saw the 2-out rally happen for Flood City, and now we could see it here for the Bryant Black Sox. And that one lined in that right center again. Diving grab and caught. Oh, what a play right there. Liam Fitzpatrick making a web gem effort to possibly save a runner in scoring position and help his pitcher Mason Blackburn get out of the inning and keep this one scoreless for him on the mound. It's 1-0. Flood City still leads as we head to the bottom of the third. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the bottom of the third, Chaser Ender remains on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox here in the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Game number 1. It's been an exciting one so far. We've got 1 run score, but a lot of exciting plays on the defensive end of things. So he throws his final pitch right here. It's going to be for Flood City, the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. For them, Jackson Bavick will lead things off for his first at-bat. The catcher, the right-hander, enjoys buffalo wings and cheeseburgers. Sounds like a dream for me. Also enjoys playing Xbox, specifically MLB The Show 23. So first pitch from Orender, and Pavic will take that for a called strike. One of his hidden talents is knowledge of MLB players. Really want to have a conversation with Jackson now. I'd be curious to know what his knowledge is on these MLB players. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss. Nicely off-speed pitch right there by Orender. 0-2 count now. His favorite TV shows are Ridiculousness, Fail Army, and YouTube, where you can watch today's and all the games here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. And Pavic looks like he missed that one, drop third strike, and he's going to be safe at first. Oh, actually, they're going to call it a foul ball. Or actually, they're going to call that strike 3. Some confusion right there. Nevertheless, that's out number 1. There is no drop thirds in this tournament. So 1 out now, and we'll go to the pitcher, Mason Blackburn, who's having himself a game on the mound so far. He flew out in his first at-bat in the first inning. And Blackburn takes a called strike from Chaser Render. Render, he looks calmer on the mound. He had some trouble there, but did a really good job escaping what could have been worse than 1 run and starts off the inning well right there. Check this swing, and Blackburn, he did go for a strike 2, so the count now 0-2. Render takes his time on the mound and hits Blackburn right there in the back. He will take that one and make his way towards first base. Running it off a little bit. So it'll be a hit by pitch. And now a runner at first with 1 out. They're going to give him some time here just to walk it off a bit. Those never feel good. I believe it got part of the arm and elbow, so they might just be moving it a little bit. Seems to be doing all right, which is important. And there he stands at first base, and now it's going to be Bronson Baxter, who flew out in the first inning. Bronson, his hidden talents are dancing and acting. Throw back to first, not in time. That's a ball one, though, thrown to Baxter. His favorite foods are wings and sushi. He loves some math. He also plays wrestling and football. He loves watching wiffle ball on YouTube. 1-0. And Bronson will take that one low for ball two, and a huge lead right there by Blackburn at first, really making the catcher think about throwing back there. It's 2-0 count, 40 pitches so far for Chance Orender. That one's lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Blackburn's going to round second, and he's going to hold up. He's like a large turn right there. Good job by Bryant to get that in quickly. Runners now stand at second and first with one out. So 2 runners on. It's going to be Brett Shetler. And a runner goes to third. The nice throw and the tag applied. Baxter thrown out at third. Mayak now at second. 1-0 count. Up the middle, and it's going to glove, throw, stretch. He got him. What a play right there by the shortstop. Jacob Bunched. A nice stretch right there by Paxton Clegg to get out of the innings without any runs being scored. It's still 1-0 Flood City as we head to the top of the fourth as you're watching 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, I Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the top of the fourth at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. It's going to be 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Bryant as they're looking to make a comeback here. It's 1-0, so this game is very in reach, but we only play 6 innings here, and here we are in the top of the fourth. Crew Billings now, who grounded out in the first inning. Blackburn remains on the mound. He misses with his first 2 pitches. The count now 2-0. 38 pitches so far for Blackburn. And that one is popped up by first base and caught right there by Kobe Ken for out number 1. So Paxton Clegg now. He grounded out in his first at-bat in the second inning. Blackburn has done a good job on the mound so far. No runs. 2 hits. He's left 2 on. And Clegg will take that one outside for ball 1. (1-0), and that misses outside for ball 2. It's the count 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. And Blackburn hits the zone with that one. Count now 2-1. We'll have a game right after this one at 12:15. It'll be Altamont All-Stars and the Redland All-Stars at 12:15 here on the major field. 2-1. And that misses outside. A count now 3-1 on Paxton Clegg. Jacob Bunch stands on deck. Harper Van Hose in the hole. Bunch takes that 3-1 high, and it's ball 4. So he works himself a 1-out walk. And now it'll be Jacob Bunch. So Bunch the batter now. He's shown Butt a couple times in his first at-bat. He has a runner on first here. Shows Bunt here, lays it down, but it's going to roll foul. So everybody will go back. 1 strike, 1 out, 45 pitches for Blackburn. Clegg goes back to first. Oh, 1. And Bunch will take that one high and away for ball 1. Infield playing in a little bit for Bunch, who's shown bunt. And he takes a called strike 2 right there. So count now 1-2. One to nothing, Flood City leads. And Bunch will take that outside for ball 2. A strong lead right there by Clegg. Made the catcher think about throwing back to first right there, but ultimately Jackson Pavic held, and the 2-2 pitch misses. Now the count goes 3-2. Three two with 1 out. The pitch to Bunch, and he fouls that straight back. So Bunch takes his time getting back in the box. It's full count with 1 out. And that misses away for ball 4. Clegg goes to second. Bunch goes to first, and 2 runners on with 1 out. Back-to-back walks. And that misses high for ball 1. Harper Van Hoos, the third baseman who singled in his first at-bat, with a runner in scoring position here. Ball gets past the catcher. Both runners will advance, so now runners in scoring position with 1 out. And Bryant has a chance here to take the lead. There's a called strike right there from the arm of Blackburn. 2 quick runners on the base pass for Bryant. And Van Hoos almost gets hit, has to do a little Olay dance right there to get out of it. So now a 3-1 count with 1 out. Chance or Ender stands on deck. And up the middle, and it's going to drop for a base hit. And that will score a run, and Bryant ties the game. Runner goes to second. No throw. And there is a huge hit right there by Harper Van Hoos. Has himself an RBI and ties things here at 1. And a shown bunt right there by Chance or Ender. Or Ender a chance to extend the, or I should say to take the lead. Infield in, 0-1, shows bunt, fouls it off, so the count now 0-2 on or Ender. And now, timeout right here is a conversation going on between one of the coaches and Orender. He's in an 0-2 count with one out. He's got a runner at third and a runner at second. This inning started with Crew Billings popping out, but then Paxton Clegg and Jacob Bunch drew back-to-back walks. And Harper Van Hoos had the RBI single, and he advanced to second on the throw. Blackburn sets himself on the mound, the 0-2 pitch. And up to the third baseman, it's off the glove. The runner's going to go home, and all runners are safe. And the Bryant Black Sox take the lead right there. It was a line drive on the ground, off the bat, a chance or under a hard play to make by the shortstop. And now runners stand on the corner with one out. And now we're going to get a mound visit right here. Might be getting a new pitcher here as there's a conversation now with the infield. We'll see what happens. Nothing official yet as he brings the infield in. Aaron Joyner, the batter now, and Blackburn will remain on the mound. The Bryant Black Sox have their first lead. It's 2-1 here in the top of the fourth. So the left-hander now a chance here to extend that lead. Blackburn at 59 pitches, shows bunt, pulls back. It's a high pitch, thrown for ball one. Four consecutive men have reached on for Bryant. Blackburn sets himself the 1-0. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's going to be a called strike, and the runner goes to second base. So Orender now stands at second. Two runners in scoring position with the 1-1 count and one out. Joyner takes outside for ball two. The Bryant Black Sox, they were your 9U Cal Ripken World Series champions last year. And, you know, Coach said these kids have been playing together since they were 5 years old and plan to play together for years to come. 2-1, bunt shown. It's laid down. It's going to stay fair. The throw to first in time. A great play right there by Jackson Pavic behind the plate. The runners stand at third and second. Nobody advances. Two outs now. It's going to be Gannon Drake. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pitching change here on the mound. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we'll let you know who the new pitcher is for Flood City. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, the new pitcher for Flood City is going to be Kobe Baxter Del Signor. He'll take things over with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. It's going to be Gannon Drake now. 2-1, Bryant leads. They've scored all 2 of the runs here in the top of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1. Drake fouls that one off towards the first base netting. Count 0-2 now with 2 outs. Blackburn finished with 63 pitches on the day. Here's the 0-2. Outside off the catcher's mitt. Both runners stay at their bases. Infield is partially in right here, making sure to knock down the ball. You have first and third playing even with the bag. 1-2. Outside for ball 2. A nice eye right there by Drake at the plate. Two. Drake held up. It was a high pitch. Now to count full with 2 outs. Sawyer Shook stands on deck for Bryant. The 3-2. And Drake takes that inside. It's ball 4. So now the bases will be loaded for Sawyer Shook. Shook taking off his catcher's gear as he was prepared to go out there and play catcher, but now he has to bat with the bases loaded. Drake back to the pitcher. A nice play right there by Kobe Baxter Del Signor to get out of the bases loaded jam, but not before the Bryant Black Sox could put up 2 runs and take the lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back as Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point presents coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point is open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. This week's coverage is also brought to you by Station 21. Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. And after the game, we'll have our Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game, and, of course, our Proud Union home play of the game and our blue-collar player of the game. So a bunch of awards to give out after this game is over. That one's foul near the first base side and not caught. So Liam Fitzpatrick, the batter. Fitzpatrick flew out in the second inning. Chance Surrender still on the mound at 44 pitches. The 0-1. That one's low for ball one, to the count now 1-1. Runner on the mound, Fitzpatrick the batter. Fitzpatrick check swings it right back to the pitcher. Arender gloves it. Hard throw in time for out number 1. I got to imagine for Chase Arender, you have to feel confident on the mound as your offense got you 2 runs, and now you come back out with the lead. You know, growing up, that gave me a sort of confidence going out there knowing that my offense had my back, and he has the lead now and a chance here to give his team a huge Game 1 win. And Arender misses low outside. 4-1, Kobe Ken the batter. And misses outside again. 4-2. So the count 2-0 now. 48 pitches. And Arender misses low at that one. 3-0 count now. Here's the 3-0. And inside near the feet, 4-4. Kobe Ken works himself a 4-pitch walk. So now it'll be Kobe Baxter Del Signor. And we'll get another mound visit here for Chase Arender. He's at 50 pitches so far after that walk. Currently, he would be required for 1 day of rest. And we might have ourselves a pitching change here. And it looks like we will. So we're going to have a new pitcher in for the Bryant Black Sox. Arender's going to make his way to the dugout, possibly change gloves. And it looks like the new pitcher is going to be Jacob Bunch for the Bryant Black Sox. As we let the pitcher warm up, we're going to take a quick break and be right back as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual card, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order
Jacob Bohannon on the mound now, takes over for Chase Arender. And there is a first pitch ball from the hand of Bohanna. He was playing shortstop to start the game, but head coach Matt Aranda made the move and made Jacob Bunch come in with a runner on first and 1 out. Bohanna has got himself a fastball right there, pumps it in the zone for a called strike 1. Bohanna Misses low with that one. The runner goes to second base. The catcher, Shook, having a little trouble finding that one. Does a good job readjusting right there. So the runner stands at second with 1 out. And that one lowing away for ball 3. So 3-1 count now for Kobe Baxter Del Signor, who reached on a fielder's choice back in that second inning. Inside and ball 4 right there, and Kobe Baxter Del Signor draws a walk right there. So runner is on second and first with 1 out. Dylan Elkovich now, who drew a walk in the second inning. The tying run standing at second, the go-ahead run standing at first. And Elkovich will take that for a called strike 1. It's no 1 count here in the bottom of the 4th. Elkovich lines that one foul near the right side. This count now turns 0-2. So both teams have gone into their relief pitchers. Here's the 0-2. Low, a good stop right there behind the plate by Shook. Here's the 1-2. Tried to float the off-speed pitch in the zone, just misses high. Count 2-2 now for Jacob Bohanna, who's pitching on the mound. Helkovich, your batter. 2-2, and Helkovich stays alive. A good job right there. Fouls it off on the inside part of the zone. Cloudy day here on this Saturday at Jerry Ross Park, day 1 of the 10U Ripken World Series tournament. 2 games going on here on the major field and on the A field, the 2-2. High and in type for ball 3. So now the count now full with 1 out. You have Chris Kent standing on deck. An interesting field as the major field. You kind of got 2 monsters right here. In left field and right field, you have those elevated walls. You also have stands in right field as well. The 3-2, a swing and a miss right there. Bohanna pumps the fastball and gets a strikeout, and out number 2. So 2 gone now. It's going to be Chris Kemp. And the major field built here is kind of like that major league stand sense. As that first pitch misses high for ball 1, you've got the seats right behind home plate. Obviously the numerous amount of stands, and you have outfield seating in that right field area. You know, a couple rows, I believe 3 rows over there. 1-0. And Kent takes that low for ball 2. And he kind of got a lawn area down that left field side as well. So plenty of seating in the major field area here. Here's the 2-0. And Kent will take that for a called strike. Bohanna nicely fits that on the outer part of the zone. Hit that corner. To count 2-1 now, 15 pitches so far for Bohanna, who came in for relief this inning. And Kent takes that one for another called strike, too. It seems like Bohanna likes that spot a lot. Hit it for the 2nd time in a row. We'll see if he can go there for a 3rd straight time. He's got 2 runners on. He's got the lead. It's 2-1 as the Bryant Black Sox lead. Here's the 2-2. And Kent stays alive and fouls it off. So Bohanna gets the ball back from the catcher. Bohanna, he's got some zip on that fastball. We saw it on that Helkovich strikeout. We'll see if he brings it back here for Chris Kent. A 2-2 count, 2 outs to pitch. And misses high and outside. Count now full with 2 outs. Jackson Pavic on deck for Flood City. Flood City had the lead, 1-0. They took the lead in that second inning, and then the Black Sox of Bryant came back, and Kent, believe he fouled that one off, and he did, so the count stays at 3-2. And it looks like on the A field just next to us, it's a 1-1 game. So both games very tight here in the early going as we have action all day long. 3-2. Kent stays alive and fouls that one off. He does a good job right there keeping this at-bat alive. Bohanna now at 20 pitches. Flood City has done a very good job at making Bohanna work on the mound. 3-2 once more. And Kent fouls it off once more. Kent will step back in the box. The lefty. Defense playing regular. And he takes that for ball 4. What an at-bat right there by Chris Kent to stay alive and work himself a walk. And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Jackson Pavic, the catcher now, as we'll get a mound visit right here. Talking things over right here. It's an important at-bat. You have the 9-hole hitter in Pavic, but a hit here could very well score 2, but definitely with the tying run standing at third, you also have to watch the potential for a pass ball or wild pitch. First pitch to Pavic, and that's going to be outside for ball 1. Jacob Bohanna, he came in for relief in this inning. For Chance Orender. Orender only gave up 1 run, but he is responsible for the runner at third. That one lined down right field, but it's going to trail foul for Pavic. Count now 1-1 with 2 outs. It seems like some rain still in the forecast, just a little bit. Not too much, though. It is a cloudy day. But we're supposed to have some beautiful weather throughout the week here. Here's the 1-1. That one's low. A good stop right there by the catcher, Shook. So the count 2-1 now with 2 outs. Both of these teams part of the Hulk pool. Top 2 teams advance. 2-1 up the middle. Bohanna grabs it. He throws it in time for out number 3. And gets out of the bases loaded jam with no runs scored. It's still 2-1 as the Bryant Black Sox lead. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus. We're heading to the top of the 5th. You're watching today's game on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the top of the 5th, the Bryant Black Sox lead 2-1. As this week's coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. It's your one-stop pet supply shop. Visit Pet Supplies Plus / Crown Point for more information. And Del Signor's first pitch misses outside for ball one. That one looks like it hit the front of the home plate and will bounce for ball two. And Smith lines that towards right field and foul. To the pitcher, Del Signor throws it. Oh, a nice job right there by the first baseman, Kobe Ken, to stretch and grab that one for out number one. So Crew Billings now. And Billings will take that outside for ball one. Billings on the day 0 for 2. Grounded out in the first. Popped up in the fourth. And he takes the 1-0 pitch outside for a 2-0 pit count now. 13 pitches so far for Kobe Baxter. Hits the zone with that strike. Count now 2-1. And he'll foul that one off. And the count now 2-2 for Crew Billings, the center fielder. 2-1, the Bryant Black Sox lead here in the top of the fifth. They scored all their runs in the top of the fourth. Flood City had a chance with the bases loaded, but a good job on the mound by Jacob Ohana to get out of the jam. 2-2 with one out. That one is popped up near home plate. The dive just missed it. A great effort right there by Kobe Baxter Del Signor. The count will remain 2-2 with one out. So Billings makes his way back to the plate, grabs his bat, steps into the box. And he will chop that to the third baseman. The glove, the hard throw in time for out number two. So Paxton Clegg now with two outs. And that first pitch outside for ball one. Clegg 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out in the second. Drew a walk and scored in the fourth. And Del Signor misses outside. 2-0 count now. And inside near the feet for ball three. So a 3-0 count for the first baseman, Paxton Clegg. Jacob Ohana on deck. Huber Van Hoos in the hole. And Del Signor finds his own with that pitch. 3-1 the count is. Fouls that one off. So the count now full with two outs. The pitcher, Kobe Baxter Del Signor. Favorite school subject is science. As here's the full count. Pitch. Fouled straight back off the netting. His favorite pro athlete, Kobe Bryant, maybe because they share a similar name. Favorite pro teams are the Los Angeles Lakers, the Braves, and the Steelers as he grounds that one towards the first baseman and able to make a play right there. It was Kobe Ken for out number 3. It's still 2-1. The Bryant Black Sox lead as you're watching the 2023 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana. This is Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here for the bottom of the 5th inning at the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. The Bryant Black Sox lead Flood City 2-1. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox. It's going to be Gannon Drake on the mound. Number 29 will take the bump. And be sure, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, to comment. Let us know who you're cheering for. Looks like from Connor Beblar, we got Let's Go Flood City as they try to make the comeback. It's 2-1. They trail. We play 6 innings here, so only a couple innings left to go. Mason Blackburn will lead things off. Blackburn started as the pitcher in today's game. So Gannon Drake on the mound shows bunt Blackburn, and that will go off the back netting for strike 1. Each team looking for a win to start off pool play. Here's the 0-1. Blackburn up the middle, and that's going to get through for a leadoff single. Just what Flood City needed to start off the bottom of the 5th inning. The leadoff man gets on, and now it's going to be up to Bronston Baxter. And the first pitch from Drake is a called strike on Baxter. 0 for 1 on the day, he is. He flew out in the first inning. He got hit by a pitch in the third. The 0-1, and that's blown away. Throw back to first. A good job by the first baseman. Keep that one in front of him. Paxton Clegg there. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be to the shortstop, Ohana. Flips it to second in time. And that's going to be the only out they get there. A nice job right there from Bohanna to Chance or Ender for out number 1. So that allows Baxter to be safe at first. Now Abram Mayak, who has 2 hits on today so far, will step to the box. His first swing is a miss. Runner goes to second. Baxter slides, and he's going to be in there safely. So the tying run now in scoring position. Oh, 1 count. Mayak takes that one low for ball one. Got to be careful with him. He has a double and a single so far in today's game, looking to go 3 for 3. Here's the 1-1. Scoots away a little bit, and that's going to be called ball 2. Gannon Drake started on the mound this inning. It was Chance Urender who was the starter. Then Jacob Bohanna came in. That's going to be a chopper to third. Gloves it. Takes a look at second to throw to first. Not in time. What a hustle right there by Abram Mayak to keep alive. And wow. Hustled down that first base line and made it a tough play for the defense to make. 2 runners on now. And Brett Shuttler will be the batter. And Shuttler takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Shuttler 0 for 2 on the day, but a chance here to drive in the tying run. Inside on Shuttler, it's going to be called a strike. Drake hits the zone with that pitch. 1-1 the count is. Drake in motion. Here's the pitch. And he has to duck out of the way. Appears he was not hit there, so the count 2-1 now. Shuttler playing third base today. And Shuttler will take that one outside. 3-1 is to count. Shuttler, one of his hidden talents is dice stacking. One of his favorite TV shows is Henry Danger. And one of his favorite pro athletes is Mike Trout. His best advice is hard work always pays off. And here's the 3-1 pitch. That's going to go to the shortstop, Bohanna. He flips it to second to throw the first. In time, they turn the double play. What a job right there by Bryant. Bohanna to Chance Ordern and to Paxton Clegg, and they get out of the inning right there with an inning-ending double play. A huge turn right there for Bryant. As we head to the top of the 6th, it's 2-1. Bryant leads. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the top of the 6th, Bryant, they lead 2-1. It was a huge inning-ending double play that got Bryant out of that jam. So for Bryant, it's going to be Bohanna, Van Hoos, and Orender the bat here. Kobe Baxter Del Signo remains on the mound. Here's the first pitch to Bohanna, and Bohanna lifts that in shallow right, and it looks like that is, I believe it's dropped. It's going to be dropped right there. Nice effort, though, by the right fielder, Mayak. It's a foul ball. So that will just go as strike one in the book. And that 0-1 misses high, and the count now 1-1. Kobe Baxter, Del Signor, trying to keep this game where it is. Hopes to give his team a chance, only down by 1. And Bohanna to the shortstop. Gloves it, throws it. He got it there in time. What a play right there by the shortstop, Bronson Baxter, for out number 1. So now it'll be Harper Van Hoos. And he takes the first pitch outside. Count moves 1-0 now. Del Signor's done a good job on the mound so far. He's kept things quiet in relief. 1-0. And Van Hoos inside on the bat. Back to the pitcher to throw in time for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Del Signor on the mound. It'll be Chance Orender now at the plate. Orender started this game as the pitcher. Orender lined out in the second, and then he reached on an air in the 4th. 0-1 is the count. Here's the 0-1. Right back to the shortstop. Baxter on the move, the run, the throw, and he got him in time. What a play right there by the shortstop, Bronson Baxter, for out number 3. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning, I should say, where Flood City needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. The 10U Cal Ripken World Series is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point. You're watching today and all the coverage here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual card, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
3 outs away from potential victory for the Bryant Black Sox here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to be Gannon Drake on the mound to try and close things out for the Flood City team. It's going to be Liam Fitzpatrick to lead things off, Kobe Ken in the 2, and then Kobe Baxter Del Signor in the hole. Flood City down to their final 3 outs. So here comes Liam Fitzpatrick to the plate. First pitch from Drake. Catches his own for a called strike 1. The 0-1 bounces off the front of the plate for ball 1. Flood City fans rallying behind this team, hoping for a comeback. Here's the 1-1 from Drake. Fouled back near us for strike 2. Drake at 17 pitches so far. It's a 1-2 count, nobody out. Here's the 2-strike pitch, and that's going to miss away for ball 2. Our next game here in the Major Field is scheduled to start at 12:15. Altamont All-Stars against the Redland All-Stars. At 2:30, we'll have Cherville Red against the Crown Point Bulldogs Red. Here's the 2-2. And taken outside for ball 3 by Fitzpatrick at 4:45, I should say. We'll have the Washington Park All-Stars and the Florence Navy All-Stars. And at 7 p.m. will be the Aussie Drop Bears and the Crown Point Bulldogs White. Here's the 3-2 to Fitzpatrick. Swung, I don't think he missed, and it looks like he did. It just ricocheted off the home plate umpire. Or did he foul it off? It appears he did. So Fitzpatrick stays alive at the plate with that foul ball. It's a 3-2 count, nobody up. Fitzpatrick on the day 0 for 2. Great opportunity for him to get his first hit right here. The 3-2 pitch. And Fitzpatrick stays alive, fouls it off. Wearing 2-color shoes. Interesting style choice right there by Fitzpatrick. In the box, here's the 3-2 once more. Fitzpatrick takes it for ball 4. And the center fielder works himself a leadoff walk. Kobe Ken now steps to the plate. Kobe takes that first pitch for a called strike. One of his hidden talents is solving a Rubik's Cube. It's pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. It's a 0-1 count. That one misses low and away for ball 1, even at 1. With Fitzpatrick standing at first. Ken, big fan of country music. He loves Babe Ruth and O'Neill Cruz, shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here's the 1-1. Almost hits Ken right there, gets out of the way. Count turns 2-1. His favorite pro team is the Pittsburgh Pirates. His best advice is take care of your teeth and feet so you can talk and walk. Some interesting advice right there, I'll tell you that. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss right there by Ken. And he also had advice from his coach. Effort and attitude. So if you're showing effort and attitude and you're taking care of your teeth and your feet, you're doing a good job, Kobe Ken. Appears the catcher for Bryant, Sawyer Shook, might have got hit or his equipment malfunction right now. One of the things came loose and the coach helps him fix it. The count is 2-2 with nobody out. Kobe Ken also enjoys fishing, wiffle ball, and playing cornhole. In my opinion, it's bags, but for Kobe Ken, we'll call it cornhole for today. 2-2. And Ken chops that towards the third baseman. It's a slow roller, a double hesitant, but the throw is in time. A bullet by the third baseman. And that's the first out in the inning, but that allows the runner Fitzpatrick to advance to second with 1 out. So now it's going to be Kobe Baxter Dalsignor. He's pitching right now. And he takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. A nice job right there at third by Harper Van Hoos. 1-0. That one's lined to right, and it's caught. A nice job right there by the right fielder. The runner does not advance. Aaron Joyner was on the grab right there in right field. He keeps Fitzpatrick at second. And now 2 outs in the inning for Flood City. It's going to be the extra hitter, Dylan Helkovich. Gannon Drake takes his time on the mound, composes himself. Halkovich, he takes the first pitch outside for ball one. Jackson McHale reading on Flood City as well. That pitch misses high for ball two to count now 2-0 with 2 outs. A couple Flood City watchers in our YouTube chats here today. Here's the 2-0. Halkovich fouls that one off the back netting to count now 2-1. Flood City looking for some of that magic. Tying run stands at second as the Bryant Black Sox lead 2-1. Let's start a pool play here. Here's the 2-1. Halkovich, that's up the middle for a base hit. They're going to send Fitzpatrick home. The throw at the plate, not in time. Flood City ties the game. What a huge play right there by Dylan Halkovich, and he keeps the game alive. It's an RBI for him, and it's tied at 2 here. So now Chris Kent steps up to the plate, and it's a brand new ball game. And he misses outside for ball one. They're going to call that a single. He advanced on the throw, so that's an RBI single for Dylan Halkovich. Here's the 1-0. That one's line right to the third baseman and caught by Harper Van Hoos for out number 3. But not before Flood City ties the game. It is 2-2. And we've got more baseball to play as we head to the top of the 7th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana, as well as Station 21 is one of our proud partners. This is Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We've got free baseball here for Game 1 of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series between the Bryant Black Sox and Flood City. Flood City tied the game with their final out in the bottom of the 6th inning. It was an RBI single by Dylan Halkovich. And here we go. First pitch by Kobe Baxter Del Signor is fouled off. Aaron Joyner, the batter. So everything stays about the same. Nothing special about extra innings. They just play as they would. And a swing and a miss right there by Aaron Joyner for strike 2. We got some more people cheering on Flood City in our YouTube chat. Mindy Johnson. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss right there. Kobe Baxter Del Signor starts the inning off with a strikeout for out number 1. So Gannon Drake, the pitcher now. Drake on today is 0 for 1. Lined out in the 3rd. Drew a walk in the 4th. Baxter Del Signor misses high with ball 1. Our next scheduled game is away for ball 2. That's supposed to take place at 12:15. 2-0 count. That one to the shortstop on the ground. The run, the throw in time for out number 2. A nice play right there by the shortstop, Bronston Baxter, to get it to his first baseman, Kobe Ken. 2 quick outs now for Kobe Baxter Del Signor on the mound. And the first pitch is fouled away right there by Sawyer Shook, the catcher. Shook, 1 for 3. Struck out in the first, singled in the third, and grounded out in the fourth. The 0-1. And Shook up the middle. Bronson Baxter there once again and makes the out once again. This time to get out of the inning for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kobe Baxter Del Signor on the mound. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th and see if Flood City can keep that Flood magic going with a walk-off win to start off the 10U Cal Ripken World Series here in Crown Point, Indiana. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
A 1-2-3 inning by Kobe Baxter Del Signor sets up a walk-off opportunity for Flood City here in the bottom of the 7th. Gannon Drake remains on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox for Flood City. It's going to be their 9-1-2 hitters to start off here in the 7th. What a game we've had here so far. Jack Thiel alongside here with you. Big thank you to our crew, the Region Sports crew, as we've got 2 games going on right now. We've got you covered for both of them. So Gannon Drake on the mound after Flood City tied the game with their final out in the bottom of the 6th. And the first pitch by Drake misses outside for ball 1. We got some more comments in the chat from Jen Valentine saying, "Let's go, you guys got this." By Vince Pavic, nice job under pressure, nice job to the third base coach for the gamble. That's a call, strike count now 1-1. Keep those comments coming. We'd love to hear from you, Flood City. Got one from Renee Halster. Sorry if I mispronounced the name, but another go Flood City. 2-1 count now for Pavic at the plate. The catcher, 0 for 2 on the day so far. Gannon Drake got 38 pitches right now. A chance here to start off the tournament with some fireworks. And Pavic takes that outside for ball 3 to count now 3-1. As we're getting kind of close to our 12-15 start, you got some of the other teams checking the action here. Here's the 3-1. Pavic, he checked his swing, but it's going to be a called strike in the zone nevertheless. Full count, nobody out. Blackburn stands on deck. Baxter in the hole. Here's the 3-2 from Drake. And Pavic, he ducks, and it's inside for ball 4. A leadoff walk right there. And that allows the top of the order to work with a runner on. So now Mason Blackburn, who was the starting pitcher in today's game, singled in the 5th inning. Shows bunt, lays it down perfectly. To throw the first is going to be in time, but the runner advances safely to second. So Pavic stands at second as the game-winning run with 1 out. So Bronson Baxter now a chance here to win the game for Flood City. And another comment from Brett. And the first pitch from Drake hits the zone for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Baxter, that's going to get past the second baseman. No, it's gloved. What a play. Saves it from going to the outfield. Baxter is safe at first, but the second baseman, Chase Arender, possibly saved the game-winning run going to home. So runners now will stand on the corner with 1 out, and we're going to get an intentional walk. So they're going to intentional walk Abram Mayak, who's got 3 hits on the day so far, and the bases will be loaded with 1 out. It's going to be Brett Shuttler now, a chance here to win the game. No wiggle room for Bryant as the bases are loaded with 1 out. All infield is in here. Drake the pitcher, to Shuttler the batter. And that first pitch is a called strike. Shuttler on the day is 0 for 3. Can change that around with a hit right here. Shuttler, that's deep right center field, and it's over the right fielder. Then Flood City walks it off, and they will win today's game. Brett Shuttler is your hero today. And Flood City comes back in the bottom of the 6th with their final out and wins it. And wins the first game of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series tournament. What a way to end this one. As both teams now will shake hands as what it was a great game. You couldn't ask for anything more. Both teams played tremendously, and it's always a fun way to end a game like this. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to go over some awards we have to hand out here. Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care.
Back here after the conclusion of Game 1 where Flood City walks it off 3-2 against the Bryant Black Sox. Jack Thiel here has some awards to go over. The first one is going to be the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. So basically this is our MVP of the game, and you know, it's going to go to Abraham Mike just because, and this kid had a tremendous game. He went 3 for 3 with an intentional walk. He was a threat at the plate, and he did a really tremendous job. So Abram Mike is your player of the game, your Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Your proud Union home play of the game is going to be your walk-off hit, which was by Brett Shetler in the gap in right center field over the right fielder's head. He is our proud Union home play of the game, as presented by IKORCC, which can build your future. And the Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game as well. And this one is a very interesting one because maybe it's not the team that won, but still a player who really made a huge impact. And that's going to be Chance Orender for the Bryant Black Sox. He did a great job on the mound and at the plate. He did a really good job doing both things, and he got out a lot of trouble when he needed to earlier in this game. So that is your Boilermaker Local 374 blue collar player of the game. Once again, Flood City, they win 3-2. Walk-off hit by Brett Shetler. What an amazing game, and don't forget that the whole coverage for the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. And also, let's thank you, Station 21. Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just one short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Eat, drink, and relax. We're going to go somewhere for a little bit, but we're going to be right back at 12:15. Will be the second game here on the major field between the Altamont All-Stars and the Redland All-Stars. You can see these games on our YouTube page or the Region Sports Network Facebook page. But nevertheless, Jack Field here, big thank you to the crew here. That's going to help me out, not just with this game, but for the whole day and throughout the week. Like I said, 12:15 will be the start of Game 2 here on the major field. Of course, a big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, our video and producer, Zach Zanelli, our World Series tournament director, Adam Whitehouse, and of course, you, the viewers. Thank you all so much for tuning in and commenting and letting us know who you're cheering for. We'll be right back in about a couple of minutes. Stay tuned for some exciting action with the 10U Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.